My child, reflect on the last time you witnessed or experienced an injustice in your community. Consider how this event not only affected those directly involved, but also the social fabric around you. Injustices can create waves of mistrust, fear, and resentment that extend far beyond the individuals immediately affected, touching the lives of many and potentially altering community harmony and cohesion. This impact, often invisible but deeply felt, can destabilize relationships and weaken the bonds that unite people in a spirit of community and mutual support. Restorative justice, deeply rooted in the teachings that I, through Christ, offered on mercy, forgiveness, and reconciliation, presents itself as a profound and compassionate response to traditional punitive methods. This form of justice seeks not to perpetuate the pain and separation caused by injustice, but rather to promote healing and unity among the parties involved. By focusing on restoration rather than just punishment, restorative justice aligns with the Christian vision of a community based on love and mutual understanding, encouraging everyone to look beyond their own grievances in search of a resolution that honors the dignity and humanity of each person. Consider how, in many cases, the consequences of injustice extend beyond the immediate and manifest in community divisions that can endure for generations. When justice is not achieved, or when it is administered in a way that fails to acknowledge or repair the harm suffered by victims, the entire community suffers. Communities then face the challenge of how to rebuild trust, not only in institutions, but also among their own members. This is a complex process that requires understanding, patience, and a continuous commitment to the principles of reconciliation and repair. Restorative justice aims to be this path of healing, offering a model in which the victim and the offender are encouraged to engage in a process of dialogue, understanding, and mutual repair. This process not only alleviates the burden of pain and resentment, but also opens doors to the possibility of personal and communal transformation. Based on forgiveness and reconciliation, this type of justice seeks to redefine relationships shattered by conflict, strengthening community ties and restoring the peace we value so highly, in accordance with Christ's teachings on love and forgiveness. Restorative justice, my child, transcends mere punishment. It involves victims, offenders, and the entire community in a dynamic process that seeks solutions that are both constructive and healing. The main goal is to repair the harm caused, but it goes beyond that, seeking to restore broken relationships and strengthen the community bonds that are fundamental to collective harmony. This is an invitation for everyone to engage in open and honest dialogue, where the focus is not on assigning blame, but on understanding the root causes of conflict and working together to find solutions that benefit all involved. By addressing issues in this way, we not only heal past wounds, but also prevent future conflicts, building a solid foundation for a more united and peaceful community. Around the world, communities that have embraced restorative justice have witnessed remarkable transformations. There are significant reductions in recidivism and tangible improvements in community relations, demonstrating that it is possible to turn challenges into opportunities for learning and mutual growth. These practical examples are powerful testimonies to the effectiveness of this method, which not only superficially resolves problems, but also promotes lasting change by addressing the root causes of conflicts. By applying these principles, communities not only solve immediate challenges, but also evolve, becoming more resilient and understanding, able to face future adversities with greater wisdom and cohesion. The Church and Christians play a vital role in this movement, serving as pillars of support and promotion for restorative justice initiatives. By integrating these principles into our community ministries, we closely follow the teachings and steps of Jesus, who tirelessly preached love, forgiveness, and reconciliation. Our involvement turns our faith into action, promoting a culture of reconciliation and peace that can deeply influence our society. By doing so, we not only respond to the divine call to be agents of change, but also offer the world a concrete example of how mercy and understanding can effectively replace vengeance and resentment. This engaging process of restorative justice serves as a model for what is possible when people come together to heal and strengthen their communities. Every step taken to repair harm and restore relationships contributes to a broader tapestry of justice and social well-being, reinforcing the fabric of our global community. As Christians, we are called to lead by example, showing the world that it is possible to overcome divisions and discord through an approach that values each individual and seeks the common good. Success stories around the world offer a clear and hopeful vision of what is possible when restorative approaches are implemented. They inspire us to rethink how we deal with crime and conflict in our own communities, encouraging us to adopt methods that not only punish, but also heal and unite. Such methods reaffirm our shared humanity and the belief that everyone deserves a second chance and the opportunity to redeem themselves and contribute positively to society. As followers of Christ, we have a unique responsibility to promote peace and justice in ways that reflect the values of the gospel. Restorative justice is one of these ways, a practice that embodies the principles of forgiveness and renewal so central to our faith. By embracing this approach in our ministries and communities, we not only help heal present wounds, but also sow the seeds for a more peaceful and just future for all. My child, I invite you to reflect on how you can contribute to the implementation of restorative justice in your own community. Ask yourself, how can I be an instrument of peace and reconciliation where I am? Whether through volunteering and programs that promote these values, supporting local initiatives that seek to heal and unite, or simply educating yourself and others about the principles of restorative justice, every action you take is significant. Every step you take towards promoting understanding and healing within your community resonates with the strength of my love and serves as a testimony to the transformative power of divine grace. Consider initiating dialogues about restorative justice within your community. Organize workshops, participate in discussion groups, or form partnerships with local organizations that share the same ideals. These activities are more than just meetings. They are opportunities to sow the seeds of reconciliation and mutual understanding in fertile ground. By promoting these discussions and actively engaging with others in your community, you are building bridges that can transform divisions into connections, replacing conflict and misunderstanding with a community united in the common purpose of restoration and peace. In your daily life, practice forgiveness and understanding. Remember, my child, that these fundamental values are not just distant ideals, but should be the foundation of all your interactions. Every gesture of compassion and every word of forgiveness has the power to transform hearts and renew broken bonds. By living according to these principles, you not only improve your immediate environment, but also contribute to building a fairer and more loving community where every member can feel safe, valued, and part of something greater. Each small contribution you make to promoting restorative justice can trigger a change greater than you imagine. When you choose to invest your time and resources to support these causes, you affirm that you believe in a better way to resolve conflicts and to treat those who have been harmed or have caused harm. This is a path that requires courage and dedication, as it challenges conventional norms and proposes a new way of seeing justice, centered on healing and the possibility of a fresh start. By engaging in activities that promote restorative justice, you are laying the groundwork for a culture of peace and reconciliation that can grow and thrive over time. These initiatives allow all members of the community, victims, offenders, and everyone else impacted, to have an active voice in the healing process. By facilitating these spaces of dialogue and learning, you are helping your community better understand the complexity of human conflicts and the importance of responding to them with empathy and integrity. This daily commitment to forgiveness and understanding shapes not only your life, but also profoundly influences those around you. By adopting a stance of openness and mercy, you inspire others to do the same, creating a wave of positive change that can revitalize the entire community. With each conscious decision to forgive and understand, you are planting seeds of a new and more loving reality, where mutual respect and care are the pillars on which society stands and thrives. Envision, my child, a community entirely transformed by restorative justice. Imagine a place where every conflict, every misunderstanding is not just a point of tension, but a precious opportunity to strengthen bonds and promote mutual growth among its members. That is the true power of restorative justice, a powerful force for good that resonates deeply with the teachings of our Savior, Jesus Christ. He taught us that love and forgiveness are the greatest forces of change we can employ, and when applied through restorative justice, they have the power to completely transform communities, making them more united, more understanding, and infinitely stronger. Therefore, I encourage you to actively engage in the pursuit of a justice that is truly restorative. Every step you take on this journey not only reflects God's will for a fairer and more fraternal world, but is also an act of profound faith in the healing and renewal capacity of our communities. It is not just a matter of resolving disputes, but of healing the wounds they cause, of restoring peace where there has been conflict, and of weaving a more cohesive and resilient social fabric. It is a call to transform the way we deal with injustices, replacing retaliation with reconciliation, resentment with understanding. Imagine then a reality where every challenge is seen as an opportunity to learn and grow together, where every member of the community feels valued and understood. This is the ideal of restorative justice, and it is an achievable goal if each of us commits to living according to these principles. By doing so, we not only change the environment around us, but also begin to shape a future where justice serves to unite people rather than divide them. A future where love and mercy prevail over hatred and fear. Therefore, I invite you to join this movement of love and reconciliation. Let us together build this legacy, not only for ourselves, but for future generations. Every small gesture of compassion, every moment of forgiveness, every effort to understand each other, contributes to a solid foundation upon which we can build a truly transformed community. In my love and presence, you will find the strength and inspiration needed to carry forward this mission, spreading the restorative justice that reflects divine goodness in every action. My beloved child, I invite you to stay with me until the end of this video, as I have prepared a special blessing that I wish to pour out upon you. If these words touch your heart, I ask that you subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss the messages I have for you. Leave your like as a sign that the message has touched you, and comment on how this message inspires you or challenges you to grow in your spiritual journey. Do not keep these words just for yourself. Share this video so that others may also receive the light and love that I have to offer. And now, receive the blessing that I have prepared for you. May the peace of the Lord be with you, enveloping you with a calm that transcends all understanding. May this peace protect your heart and mind from the tumults of this world, allowing you to see each situation in the light of my presence. In times of uncertainty, may this peace be your guide, leading you along paths of serenity and wisdom, so that you do not turn to the right or to the left. I now grant you a blessing of courage, so that you may face the challenges of life with confidence and determination. May fear not prevent you from making decisions that will lead to your greatest fulfillment and spiritual growth. With each step, may the courage that comes from me strengthen your spirit, inspiring you to act with conviction and faith, knowing that I am with you, supporting you in every decision. I pour out upon you a blessing of wisdom, so that in every choice and every opportunity, you may discern the best direction to follow. May this wisdom illuminate your mind and clarify your vision, allowing you to recognize opportunities to grow and serve others in ways that reflect my love and my truth. May this wisdom be a light on your path, a beacon that guides you through the uncertainties of life. I also bless you with a blessing of love, so that you may love not only those who are easy to love, but also those who challenge you. May this love be the hallmark of your life, a testimony to the unconditional love I have for you. May it overflow from you and touch the hearts of those around you, bringing healing and restoration to broken relationships and strengthening the connections that enrich your life. Finally, I envelop you with a blessing of joy, a joy that does not depend on external circumstances, but springs from the certainty of my constant care for you. May this joy be your strength in difficult days and your song in days of celebration. May it renew your spirit and inspire you to live each day with gratitude and hope, regardless of the challenges that may arise. Receive these blessings with an open heart, my child, and walk in the certainty that you are always surrounded by my love and my grace, today and always.